So this is the preparing to apply the nail tip. First, we want to clean the nails with the acetone. The next step is we want to preparing the natural nails before we apply the tips. You can ask the client if we can cut down their nails or keep the nails with the original length. So in this case, the client wants to keep the natural nails the same length. The best is to suggest the client to cut down their nails, because if their natural nails are too long, it will create lip underneath the tip. So we will use a hand drill, and we use the hand file to roughen the tip of the nail. Or we can use a medium drill bit to roughen the tip. Either way, it is the same result. We now applying the glue onto the tip of the nail. You will choose the exact size, and you will try to, when you apply the tip of the nail, you will want to continue the curvature. You don't want to be too drooping down or too curving up. So it needs to be straight from the client nail bed to all the way, and then it's naturally curving down. It should not have any valley here or any like a little mini hill here. So it should be very even from the natural nail bed to the tip. With bigger finger nail, then you would want to choose a bigger size. There are several sizes, and if you are not sure which tip to choose, you can try it on before you apply. And then for the glue, don't put in too much glue because it overspill onto the side. So now if you're not sure which one can you try, let's try one before we apply. Let's just apply. If you feel like you will need more glue, you can add a little bit more glue on the side. For this one, we want to try the size on before we apply. Because when you are new and you are not sure which one, then you will want to try it on to make sure that it will be not too big, not too small. And if it is too big, you can just trim the side a little bit. So now we already have the nail tips on. We are going to shape the tip. So you will ask your customer how long and what kind of shape the customer would like. In this case, she is looking for a shorter round square. So you will start shaping. You want to make sure they are having the same length and shape. So now we already shaped the nails. The next step would be to clean up the cuticle. So during this step, you will be able to remove the cuticle and also clean up and then roughen the nail bed at the same time of roughen the nail tip. So you want to adjust your machine slower and gentle because you are working on the real nail bed. You do not want to hurt the nail, the client real nails. So we just want to roughen a little bit. And you can use the nail, the drill bit to create like a rounder or more perfect cuticle area before we dip because it is very important to push up the cuticle. So if there is any gap or any extra um, bump in between of the nail bed and the tip, you want to file it down to ensure that we have a somewhat smooth surface before we start dipping. And now we are removing all of the dust that we have before we start the procedure.